And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Robinson is out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, we've got George Hill, also Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Roby in at the four-man position. Johnson with the block. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Here's Oklahoma City now to the paint, and Jordan sends it back. On the wing, Johnson is guarded by Hill, and then Ewing with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Horford wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ewing dishes to Johnson. Bird, the pass to Johnson. Memphis moving that ball around. Out to Bird. Shot clock at 5. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Opening day upon us, Steve. Are you as excited as I am for the new season?
I am, Kevin. Just thinking back when I was a player, you can't wait to try out that new move. You can't wait to play with your new teammates. And I want to get a chance to get my eyes on these new rookies.
And here now the Thunder following Larry Bird's 3.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And then Ewing with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tipped away. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. No problems knocking that one down.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Johnson kicks to Robinson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And here's Bird for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Johnson against Hill. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Johnson.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City, trailing by 13. Pass to Muscala. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Bird's shot is good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early. There was a mix-up defensively, left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
To the inside, Diallo. Out to the wing. Horford the pass to Muscala, and he goes in for the dunk.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Johnson shooting. That one on Horford. And the Thunder making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. The Grizzlies had shot just one free throw earlier, 1-for-1 in the game. Thunder trailing by 17. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Here's Jordan. That shot off. Good D by Williams. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Muscala finds Williams. Here's Diallo. Robinson pulls it in.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. The pass to Muscala. To the inside, Diallo. That's blocked by Bird. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
It's Ewing that time on the assist by Johnson. Ewing's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And stolen by Jordan. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Good on both. Thunder trailing by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. To stop the run. And Ewing with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Memphis in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Ewing is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. The shot by Beasley, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Ewing, the pass to Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Beasley, good. Beasley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Ewing. Jordan with the bucket.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Muscala with the ball. He's against Ewing. Basket counts.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Here's Roby. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here is Hill. Passes it to Dort. Here's Roby. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now here's Diallo. Guarded by Jordan. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the technical free throw is good.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
And the Thunder making a change here. Miller's checked in. Three-pointer, Bird. Good on the three-point shot. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Hill passes to Roby. Pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. He gets it in there.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Jordan, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. He's got 14.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Hill inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Dort passes to Horford. Off target with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now, here is Miller, following the miss by Michael Jordan. That one falls. Miller's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. They double him with Horford. Here's Ewing, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside. Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hill against Johnson. Dishes to Robinson. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hill. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What I like about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he gets the nuances of the game. Terrific pump fake.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And the Thunder making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Robinson, and it's sent back by Horford. Ewing misses.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Muscala, he's checked in for George Hill. Robinson hits them both. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Horford. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And Robinson comes to help. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. The fader. Muscala misses. Memphis has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And there are nights, it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Williams. Horford finds Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
There's the pass to Ewing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Gilgeous. Look at that.
Nice.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. To the paint, 4 seconds left. Good work defensively by Horford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out there all by themselves with a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite. It was a fast pace for Memphis at the outset. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also George Hill out there, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Drains it from beyond the arc. Horford's got 12.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Roby. Oklahoma City moving it around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Ewing kicks to Robinson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
A better athlete than sometimes given credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor. Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And the basket is good.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Memphis. On the wing, Bird. 12 points for him. Pass to Jordan. Now Ewing. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by Horford. The Thunder have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. From deep 3-point range, Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Hill finds Horford. 2 points. That one goes. Horford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity.
Oh, that was something else. That was nasty.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on...
Oh!
Yes.
Goodness. And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Muscala gets the bucket. Muscala's got 7.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big guy.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Robinson dishes to Jordan. And here's Bird for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
As skilled a player as Bird has become, a lot of his biggest plays are due to his effort. Case in point, right there.
Shot good by Diallo.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Johnson attacking, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Muscala finds Williams. Diallo with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shea can get this shot anytime he wants.
And the basket by Johnson.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Thunder shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The desire to finish, Shea has that in his DNA.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Memphis has gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. The offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Miller's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Baisley, guarded by Robinson. And it's in there. Muscala's got 9.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Johnson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And throughout the history of our league, few athletes are truly unique enough to change the way the sport is played, and Magic falls into that category.
The pass to Muscala. 44 seconds left in the third. Back to Diallo. Clock at 6. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Bird against Williams. Now here's Diallo. Robinson drives in. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, they've got Robinson. Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Ewing, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. Jackson gets the bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Johnson, banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 27 points.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
A shot by Melodon, no good. Johnson attacking, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Al Horford's checked in for the Thunder.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Melodon, and it's off the back rim, no good. Memphis has gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What's up?
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And that one falls for Jackson. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity.
That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Passes to Ewing on the wing. Bird, and stolen by Ariza. He feeds it to Horford, and yes, it's good. Horford's got 9 points here in the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows. He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Jackson passes to Melodon, and it's good for 2.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Here's Ewing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Hill passes to Horford, and stolen by Jordan. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 34.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Horford, no luck. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Here's Bird. Can't hit that one. Good D by Ariza. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And here's Bird from the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss. Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. That's tipped, stolen by Bird, and they're moving it up. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Paladon passes to Jackson. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Ewing, count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Fader on the way. Horford, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And Ewing, with that size, really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
And here is Johnson. Bird outside. Back to Johnson. No good on that one. And the Thunder with some changes. Darius Miller comes in for Al Horford. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Hill. And the second free throw, good. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
The Thunder with another miss. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Right side, Jordan. Johnson, the pass to Ewing. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Miller.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Johnson goes in, and then Ewing with the jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Paladon passes to Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Jordan, the pass to Robinson. Here's Ewing. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.